everyone, welcome back to Abrar Knowledge channel. Today we are going to discuss from the book called Total Quality Management, and it's the 5th edition. And the chapter we are going to discuss today is chapter number 2, that is leadership. So leadership in this book has been quoted from this book, 7 habits of highly effective people. So this is the quotation being referred here. But one interesting and intriguing points are all the points are being channelized into quality dimension. When you are working in quality and when you are quality professional, how these 7 habits can affect quality management system, can change the way of life, can change the quality dimension and so on. The first one is, it says that be proactive. And being proactive, it means that taking the responsibility and knowing that actually like what language you use, what metaphor you use, all these matters. For example, there is nothing I can do. The same thing that is a reactive sentence, the same thing you convert into proactive. Let's look at our alternatives, right? And then I have to do that. I will choose an appropriate response and so on and so forth. For example, I can't, I choose, I prefer to do it and all that. So the language is also very important, and that is what the habit number 1 is, be proactive. Let's see the second habit. Second habit is begins with the end in the mind, meaning like anything you do, like have a focus that okay, this is the vision, this is the mission I have, and what is the how it will look like at the end of the day. And that's the reason that one of the quotation is being referred is when you say IATF requirement, class number 7.2, it talks about more from the, you also need to know what this customer, what this product is all about and how this product is being served at the end customer, right? All these, whether you do remotely or whether you do only one part of that activity, still you need to connect the last dot and you need to know what is the end of this output and then what is the consequences and so on. Exactly the same thing. It also says that actually few of the things says that never compromise with honesty. Remember the people are involved. Maintain a positive attitude. Exercise daily. Keep a sense of humor. Do not fear mistake and facilitate the successor of subordinates and seek divine help. Read a leadership book monthly. All of these things it says. And let's talk about the third habit. Put first thing first. I have dealt it in detail in the previous video and from the same author, Stephen Covey. And it also says that actually like leadership is all about habit number 3. It is a combination of 1 and 2. It says that you are the creator, you are in charge. That is habit number 2 in the first creation is based on the imagination, and habit number 3 is basically a combination of habit number 1, that is being proactive, habit number 2, begin with the end mind. So when you synchronize these two, and you will get to have that what is important and vital and all that. The same thing I have covered in detail about time management. The same thing, it is all about time management. Habit number 4, think win-win. When we always say that in any of the dimension, when you're talking about manager and subordinate, when you're talking about supplier versus company, when you're talking about the distributor, when you're talking about as a company versus the competitor, for everything we have to think win-win situation, right? And it should not be that win-lose, it should not be lose and win, right? It should be amicable winning position in both sides we should have. That's what it talks about it. And then you have habit number 5, that is seek first to understand, then to be understood. Very interesting point. Why it says that first you understand it, then to be understood. For example, unless or until you understand the problem or understand the requirement, right, you will not be able to fix it, any problem, right? That's the reason in 8 discipline, corrective and preventive action, it says that when you define the problem, well-defined problem is half solved. It is being taken from this quotation. So it says that then first to understand, then to be understood. right? Without understanding anything, when you're working on it, that means you are working in the wrong direction, right? That could also it lead to. Another habit is habit number 6, synergy. Anything you do with the collaboration, with the commitment and all that, that is the habit number 6. And habit number 7, in this book it says renewal, but in this book it says that sharpen the saw. Very famous story, right? So sharpen the saw meaning like you will be able to do more project, lean project, Six Sigma project. You will be able to think how this project can be improvised and all that. So these are all the things. It's all about 7 habits. So in the end, actually, it also is given a small quiz which I'm going to unfold now in a few minutes. It is given in page number leadership. Yeah. So page number 51. It has given a couple of questions. Arrange the following habit in the current sequence. It has given option number A, think win-win. Option number 2, sharpen the saw. Option number 3, begin with the end in mind. Option number 4, be proactive. Option number 5, put first thing first. Option number 6, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Option number 6 is synergy. When you put this in according to 7 habit of highly effective people, the first one you all know, be proactive. The second one, begin with the end in mind. Third one, put first thing first. Fourth one, think win-win. Fifth one, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Sixth, synergy. 7, sharpen the saw. And then it has got a lot of questions. I will take one last question from it. It says, which of the habit refers to the mission statement? Option A, think win-win. Option B, begin with the end in mind. Option number C, put first thing first. Option number D, be proactive. So these are all the 4 things it talks about. The answer is begin with the end in mind. When you say vision, when you say mission, all of these you need to have begin with the end in mind. So that's it. I wanted to share from this very book called Total Quality Management, latest book, and it is giving very intriguing details on all the quality aspect, and that's what it's called, Total Quality Management. I will be covering up much more detail. The part which we discussed today, same this one, 7 habit of highly effective people, but from the quality dimension, it has been well elaborated, well detailed out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. You have a wonderful day ahead.